Welcome to the Audiobook Lovin Series, a month-long event celebrating the authors and narrators that bring romance stories to life. Listen along as Viviana, Enchantress of Books, interviews your favorite writers and voices, share special guest posts, and stay tuned for some special information at the conclusion of the episode.
Hi everyone, my name is Jason Clarke, and I am here to share my top 5 reasons why I love being a narrator. This is brought to you by Audiobook Lovin, hosted by Viviana, Enchantress of Books. Well, I thought a lot about this, and I've been doing it for about 5 years now, and in that time I've really changed a lot and learned a lot about what I like about doing this, and here is number 5. I learn a lot about what not to do as a man. Now, I'm not saying that I don't know what to do at all, but you read these books and see these men get into fights or arguments, or borderline risk the entire relationship over little things, inability to communicate with the woman he loves, or, unable to cope with something in his past, when really, if he just opens up and communicates, he can save the relationship, and he and the girl can be together. So I really, it's helping me learn, about communicating a little better, and not being afraid to be vulnerable and share, what matters to me, and trust the woman I'm with. Number 4 about being a narrator is I get to work in comfy clothes. Now, if I go out to a studio, I'm sure to, dress up casually, wear jeans and maybe a nice shirt or t-shirt or whatever. But if I'm recording from home, it's gym shorts, socks, loose t-shirt. It feels wonderful. It really is. It takes a whole lot of pressure off the work, not having to worry about wearing a uniform or, wearing a suit to the office. I can save my suit for special events or, going out on dates or something. But that is something I love about the job. Number 3, whenever I see other narrators, it feels like a big reunion. And that's mostly because we don't see each other ever. And if we socialize, it's often through email, just to check in and see how the other's doing. Or, if we ever do, it's, meet in person. It's for a big audiobook event usually, or if it's a multicast. And you'll find that narrators, whenever they run into each other in the wild, they always have a lot to talk about and a lot to catch up on, and it's really, really nice because they're just wonderful people, and I love getting to see them. Number 2, I feel like the listeners are really interested in what we're putting out there. It's common to feel like when you're in a creative field that you're not really sure if what you're doing is really paying off, or if people are really enjoying it. And it's nice to get feedback in any line of work, to know that what you're doing with your life and what you're doing with your time or for your job is helping people out in any way. And with this whole audiobook world, I had no idea coming in how dedicated and involved the fans were, and how they keep coming back to listen to, sequels in the series, crossover series, keep following narrators. It's wonderful, and it gives me such a sense of security and belonging that I'm really grateful for. And my number 1 favorite reason, it might sound a little corny, but it gives me the freedom to do what I love and work with people I enjoy working with. I have always loved and dreamed about being in the booth, coming up with voices and telling stories, which as a kid is probably a weird thing to dream about. I've always wanted to do a lot of things. I spend my time, exploring different hobbies, playing music or reading or exercising, but getting to tell stories and paint the picture for listeners is, it's like a dream come true. And it's absolutely my favorite part of doing this, and I hope to do it for years to come. And those are my top 5 reasons why I love being a narrator. Thank you so much for listening. This is Jason Clarke signing off, I think. Is that what people say? Anyway, thanks again.
Thank you for joining us in the Audiobook Lovin Series, hosted by Viviana, Enchantress of Books. We hope you have enjoyed this episode, as well as the series. We've included audio samples of our guests' work within the post for you to check out. Please make sure to visit the main page, link within the post, to learn more about the series, the authors, and the narrators. Please consider leaving a review wherever you listen to the series if you enjoyed today's episode. Make sure to follow us on our social media platforms and subscribe to the Viviana Enchantress of Books newsletter. Until next time, happy listening. Audiobook Lovin hopes you've enjoyed this program.